The Galactic Defense Academy's Museum of Obsolete Weaponry was supposed to be the punishment detail that ended careers. Commander Zixtal had personally assigned Cadet Anna Reeves to guard the rusted collection, expecting the human to serve her time quietly and transfer out within a cycle. He had underestimated what a Deathworld species considered quiet time. Anna stood before the centerpiece of the Forgotten Armory, a massive plasma cannon that hadn't fired in 3 centuries. Its chrome surface had oxidized to a dull brown, and several alien species had declared it permanently inert. The information placard read, Make A7 Heavy Plasma Artillery. Commissioned 2847. Decommissioned 2851. Status: Historical artifact only. Historical artifact, Anna muttered, running her fingers along the corroded barrel. Her enhanced tactical implant, standard issue for all human military personnel, began scanning the weapon's internal structure. More like a puzzle someone gave up on. Across the hall, Cadet Raza Martinez monitored the museum's security feeds from his station. He'd volunteered for the detail when he learned Anna had been assigned there. Someone needed to watch her back. And more importantly, someone needed to watch her. Anna, Raza's voice crackled through her comm unit. Your biometrics are spiking again. Command said guard duty, not engineering projects. Anna grinned, her dark eyes reflecting the cannon's dormant energy coils. Define guarding. I'm protecting this equipment from the crime of wasted potential. She pulled out a standard-issue plasma torch and began cutting through the weapon's access panel. The Academy had taught her that human engineering philosophy differed fundamentally from other species. Where aliens saw obstacles, humans saw components waiting for reassignment. The Zephyrian Empire had built this cannon using their traditional approach, elegant, efficient, and utterly inflexible. When the weapon's primary focusing crystals had degraded beyond their design parameters, they'd simply declared it unusable. No Zephyrian would consider modifying sacred engineering. Anna was not Zephyrian. She crawled into the cannon's maintenance shaft, her tactical implant interfacing directly with the ancient systems. The weapon's AI core, dormant for centuries, flickered to life at the touch of compatible technology. Warning: unauthorized access detected, the cannon announced in archaic galactic standard. Unauthorized? Anna laughed. I'm authorized by the universal right of things being stupid until humans fix them. Her implant began downloading the weapon's complete schematics. What she found made her whistle appreciatively. The Zephyrians had built something magnificent, a plasma cannon capable of charging shots with the energy output of a small star. The focusing crystals weren't even broken. They were simply operating outside their original specifications. Raza, she called. Over the comm. How's your knowledge of quantum crystallography? Professionally adequate, personally terrified of wherever this question is heading. Anna began rerouting power conduits, her enhanced reflexes allowing her to work in spaces where other species would require specialized equipment. Earth's gravity was 2.3 times standard, and her world's atmospheric composition had required humans to develop enhanced lung capacity and cardiovascular efficiency. What other species considered cramped maintenance shafts, she navigated like hallways. The Zephyrians designed this cannon to fire in predetermined patterns, she explained, her voice echoing from inside the weapon. But plasma doesn't care about predetermined anything. If you adjust the magnetic containment fields and recalibrate the focusing array. Her hands moved with practiced precision, rewiring circuits that hadn't been touched in 3 centuries. The Academy had trained her in weapons maintenance, but her Deathworld instincts provided something no classroom could teach. The absolute certainty that any system could be improved if you were willing to risk everything to make it work. Anna? Raza's voice carried a warning tone. Your energy readings just jumped by 400%. Good. We're making progress. She emerged from the maintenance shaft covered in coolant and grinning like a predator. The cannon's surface was beginning to gleam as its internal systems powered up for the first time in centuries. Caution. Weapon operating outside design parameters, the AI warned. Everything interesting happens outside design parameters, Anna replied, her fingers dancing across the weapon's control interface. The cannon's targeting system came online, and Anna's implant immediately began integrating with the weapon's fire control matrix. The targeting data that appeared on her tactical display made her pause. Raza, what's the Academy's policy on accidentally discovering that obsolete equipment is actually classified planet-killer weaponry? A long silence answered her. Anna, please tell me you're joking. She studied the readouts. The plasma cannon, functioning within its original Zephyrian parameters, had been merely powerful, with human modifications removing safety restrictions and optimizing energy flow. It had become something else entirely. According to these calculations, Anna said slowly, a sustained burst from this weapon could crack a planet's crust. Power it down. Now. I don't think I can. Anna's fingers moved across the controls, but the weapon had taken on a life of its own. Her modifications had awakened something the Zephyrians had never intended to create. The AI is learning from my tactical implant. It's adapting. The cannon began rotating on its mounting, its targeting sensors scanning beyond the museum walls, toward the Academy's training grounds. Energy readings continued climbing as the weapon's plasma core reached critical mass. Target acquisition complete, the AI announced. Simulated planetary bombardment ready. Anna looked at the weapon she'd accidentally created, a fusion of human audacity and Zephyrian precision that exceeded both species' individual capabilities. In trying to fix a broken museum piece, she'd built something that could reshape the balance of galactic power. Raza, she said quietly, I think we need to call command. Already did. They're sending every specialist on the station. Anna smiled, watching the energy readings stabilize at levels that defied 3 centuries of engineering assumptions. The Galactic Defense Academy would study her modifications for decades, trying to understand how a Deathworld Cadet had accomplished what their best scientists had declared impossible, but Anna already knew the answer. Sometimes the most dangerous thing you could give a human wasn't a weapon, it was a problem someone else had given up solving. The cannon powered down to standby mode, waiting patiently for its next assignment. Anna patted its barrel affectionately. Good gun, she said. Let's see what else they've got in storage.